I'm Brittany, this is Eddie, and welcome to Gaywatch, where we watch gay things. Today is finally the Deadly Years. This has been much anticipated from One and On Tumblr in particular, so this is kind of a big day. This is kind of a, finally we get to celebrate. Finally we get to do this. I remember in a very, big picture macro sense that this episode actually gives you a lot to sift through, and there are a lot of layers, surprisingly, especially when it comes to characters and how each member of the triumvirate deals with rapidly aging, but also just the idea of aging in general, which is where I believe the metaphor is coming from. There's a lot to get to in this episode, so we're gonna get synced and then we're gonna hit play. Get the episode queued up on any device you choose. Check the episode runtime in this video's description box and make sure that runtime plus your episode's runtime are the same, if not close enough. Make sure your episode is queued up at the very beginning so that the timestamp says 0000. Then in a second, I will give you a countdown, for example, 3, 2, 1, play. And when I say play, you hit play. And if at any time you have to hit pause or the playback gets out of sync, all you have to do is use the running clock that will be in the bottom corner to get things back on track. And the countdown for real. 3, 2, 1, play. Woo, loud. It's always loud when they start with that music. Oh God, everybody's here. They're in the landing party. Hang on. Okay, so that's Scotty, Chekhov, and the trio. Oh, so it had already been going on. I was like, an hour is a bit fast. I thought I remembered them having longer than an hour. Chekhov is in a horror movie. He's in a serious horror movie. More of a yay 60s horror movie, as it turns out. Aw, Chekhov. What is it? Is it a motion activated light? It is. That is some makeup. Like, they couldn't just hire an old man to lay there? Why does that guy look familiar? Not on this show, obviously, but what are you, like 32? Oh, even worse. Oops. You know, actually, and oh no, wait, even lower than that, obviously, opera. Okay. Couldn't this basically be like if Kirk had an issue with aging before, we didn't really see it. So I figure this episode probably gets settled with this is what made Kirk so resistant towards aging. and getting older and getting outside of, you know, your prime. I mean, this would do it. Don't get me wrong. That's very strong reasoning. But yeah, this would have to be it. I mean, you rapidly age that one time in your 30s, and you're probably not going to look forward to when it really happens. Joseph Pevney. Hey, bruh. Was that a spray bottle on that guy's tray? Food tray? Dinner tray? With a spray bottle? I hope it was a medical tray. Yeah, because, like, it's not just aging, it's aging with, like, a guaranteed serious case of dementia. And that's just fucking cruel, is what that is. Oh, wow. The kitten voice on that one. Me neither. I don't remember what the hell this thing is. Make sure you make your what? I need to turn it up a little bit, but not really. That's right. They're exes. I only remembered the second half of what happens between them. Wow, seriously. The 1960s kitten voice on her. You mean you don't know? He's bitter. Well, you broke up and then you got married to somebody else. Like, what? Hmm. Oh, also, we're back in the OG uniform. Thank God. That guy's, badge. that his badge, it's just a little unfortunately placed. I'm just saying, it's a little low. I mean, she's already looking rough. Well, Clay's already got gray on his temples. He ain't noticed that? More gray than usual. He doesn't have that much gray at his temples. If kind of like any. I know he's older than... Oh, hello. How did I forget about this lovely scene? Oh god, especially when he... I am entirely in favor of just Kirk, apropos of nothing, messaging Spock half naked. Oh, wow. Yeah, way grayer. Even now, just from the previous scene. I mean, you too, McCoy. Damn, you look in the mirror. He's starting to get gray up there. That's actually a much more subtle job that they did, as opposed to Scotty. I forgot that Scotty gets caught up in this. Poor baby. Why'd we have to... Hasn't Scotty had a rough go of it lately? Can we leave him alone? Yeah. Shit. And your brain's getting weaker all the time. Great. Right? I mean, fuck. Shatner's got some good physical work going on with that arthritic arm. That ain't bad. Scotty. Scotty. Oh, that's right. She's already like way like she got it bad. Like as you can tell cuz they keep avoiding showing her until the maximum dramatic moment. Yeah. Right, poor Chekhov has had to just lay there this entire scene. Time is of the essence. I forgot about that. Oh, oh shit. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Meanwhile, poor Chekhov. Iconic Chekhov moment. Oh my God. But ooh, we're gonna talk about that line from Kirk to what's her name. Also, I love how the Dame of the Hour is essentially wrapped up in like less than the first half of this episode. Yeah, I wouldn't. You want to do something to help move your badge. It just fucking hurts. I wonder, cuz he has such a, not really a zen approach to aging. He does have that resistance towards aging in the films, but he handles it so much better. And I would like to think that he handles it so much better because he essentially watched himself handle it fucking terribly here. And he pretty much does kind of all the wrong things here. And I think he learned from it. Yeah, but how the fuck do we reverse it though? That comes back later. I just forget how. The code 2, code 3 thing. It just hurts every fucking time. Oh, Spock's fucking face. You know, Spock is the one who likes watching Kirk deteriorate about as much as Kirk likes watching Kirk deteriorate, and that's fucking saying something. That's a very pointed object between y'all. You know, the aging makeup on McCoy in this phase, at least, ain't that bad. And the way that they're aging Spock as well, like Spock in this scene, his aging makeup's pretty damn good too. I mean, McCoy's also looking a bit purple somehow. Yeah, but it's going. Yeah. Uh, y- yeah. Mm, if yeah, see, then Kirk is definitely not. That was a nice way to put it, Spock. I oh, this hurts. This hurts. This fucking hurts. But like Spock's interior pain at the idea of taking command away from Kirk causes me interior pain. That's how I'll put it. Also, it's like halfway through the episode and I'm already out of tea. They may as well have put her in a red shirt. Well, not for unfounded reason, though. It's gonna be ugly and senile, but sure. Ay. This is like slowly pulling individual hairs out of my arms. This sucks. No, I wouldn't say much. But like he already, as we've seen and as we will see, Kirk already has some issues with losing command, and being in command is an absolutely core part of his identity. And you add rapidly aging and senility to that, and this might actually be an optimistic interpretation of what would happen to a man like him. See, and everybody loves him, and I love him, and Spock loves him, and everybody. This, Uhura had like enough of this bullshit or something amazing and queen-like as per usual? Yeah, the loyalty is really super admirable though, Uhura. God, literally nobody wants to fucking be here. God, that means he was made captain. Because there were a couple of Indians. Yeah, he was made captain at like 32? Maybe even 31? Yeah, like. Oh, McCoy. Woo, Scotty's looking rough. Doesn't this get like super ugly? I think even without the senility, this situation would have thrust Kirk into unbelievable denial about what's happening to him. But then you add the deteriorating mind, and it's just not fucking fair. Oh, this does get ugly. Okay. You know, it was better when he was angry. Can we go back to being angry? Wow. I wouldn't have believed it of you. Jeez. he has been holding his hand like that this entire fucking time. And I don't think he's ever extended it past where it's supposed to go for extreme arthritis, for his case of arthritis. That's some pretty decent physical discipline. He did start in theater though, so that makes sense. Great. Wonderful. That wasn't painful at all. I can't get over the heartbreak in Kirk's voice when considers he doesn't say it, but when he considers Spock to be mutinous. Wait, no, we don't have to be stupid about this. Yeah. Oh, yeah, now we've gone right to delusions and denial. Yeah, but well, yeah, but this is extenuating circumstances. You're no longer. Oh, I. Okay! Break his heart. Break my heart. Break everyone's fucking heart. Like, seriously. I think he looked back on this and was like, I'm never fucking doing that. I don't care how far my brain leaves my body. Like, each one of the trio's response to this is so fucking in character that it hurts. I mean, Kirk goes into denial. Spock accepts the situation as it is because it's happening. There's no reason. Denial is not logical. And then McCoy accepted as well, but he's fucking pissed about it. And he's angry as hell, and he's gonna make that anger known. Like, this whole thing just makes Kirk, it adds such a distinct aspect to Kirk's character as a whole. I think it really went a long way in deepening Kirk's character in really interesting ways, especially at the time that it was made, when TV heroes were TV heroes and fairly two-dimensional by design, because they were supposed to be easily digestible. You root for them, they're easy to root for. They have very few, if really any, flaws. Do I even want to know how long it took in the makeup chair? It's good voice work from Nimoy. He's showing the age in his voice. That's good. Also, how fucking badass do you have to be for this trio to solve their problem at the ass end of rapid aging and dementia? Like, the genius just leaps out. I was literally just about to say that! Uhura, my love for you. Yeah, this is kind of what happens when you just cut right across the fucking neutral zone. I realize that you've never had a command, but I am just a, lowly writer and fangirl, and I could fucking tell you that. I really can't look at him seriously. I really can't. Jim boy. Jim boy. You push McCoy out of his regularly scheduled program and he just instantly goes as Southern as possible. And frankly, that's one of my favorite things about him. Oh shit, that's right. I mean, right? You're talking to McCoy. This is the guy who injected himself with that shit back in Miri, right? He don't give a fuck. Yeah. He's like 20 seconds away from death. Yeah, we have to go through the pain of, what would be the right word for that? De-aging? Regressing? No. Re something. I mean, we could go with that shot of Kirk's um pants. Yes, we could go back to that. Oh, okay. We've only stopped. Now we have to go in reverse? Also, I will give it up to that guy for, knowing he's out of his depth and asking for the opinions of the professionals around him. We give him at least a couple of brownie points. He made a dumbass decision, but he's trying to handle it in the best way he can, and he's not assuming that he knows everything. Hey! Right. The code thing. That's right. Yes. Glorious. You cross those legs. Amazing. Amazing. I I had totally forgotten that the Cobra Mike callback happens in this episode. And then you get the fuck out of Dodge. Yep. Yeah, can we like get can Spock's still old. Thank you. He's getting there. Yeah. That's pretty wise considering their strength. I hadn't thought about that. I love how they tried to make it like, Kirk and this chick are gonna talk again after what he said to her. Like, that's gonna happen. I mean, A for effort, but no. Okay, I know I say this a lot, but it's especially true for this episode. I need a coda for this episode. I need a scene where Kirk and Spock actually fucking talk about what happened. I need it in my life. I feel like they could have cut down on the competency hearing, which ran a bit long. I remembered it running long before, and same opinion. I feel like it runs at least like a couple of minutes too long. I feel like they made the point a few times more than they had to. So you trim down the competency hearing, and then you add a nice coda where Kirk and Spock, I don't know, clear the air, discuss what happened, process things, something. Because this episode hits pretty hard, and then in their effort to wrap things up pretty quickly, they just had to make it wrap up pretty quickly and make it seem like it's it was fine, it's over now, it's cool, we're fine, it's an episodic series, let's move on. And I feel like this episode could have really benefited from just something. This is one of those episodes that makes you think, and of course I am sure that me and the Anon on Tumblr are going to really get into a discussion about this episode. So head on over to this channel's Tumblr if you're interested in some Deadly Years discourse that will inevitably be happening. And that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I will be here very soon with iMud, and please remember to take care of yourself.